Hi, Melissa. Welcome to my podcast, Coffee Business in the Middle East. Thank you for being my guest.
Thank you, Rina. Thank you for having me.
You're a co-founder or founder of your company, Mexico to the World, with the experience in marketing and PR. Could you tell us more about it?
So I started my journey as a branding and PR agency. My first year with World of Coffee, I was volunteering because I speak Spanish. I was asked by Jale Darmula, our dear friend, to coordinate Guatemala, Costa Rica, and Dominican Republic. And I volunteered, and I said yes. And I loved it. I loved the community. I was not coming from coffee. I was coming from marketing, from the music industry. But I fell in love with the community. I met you there and many other people. So second year they asked me, do you want to help us bring exhibitors from Latin America? And I said, of course. I only brought like 3 clients. It's hard, to convince people to come all the way down to the Middle East. But this year I have 16 clients and my own pavilion,
Wow.
Mexico to the World.
Tell me more about this pavilion. What's happening here at the expo? What is your company about?
So I launched a call to actions because I understand the challenges of companies from abroad of coming here. So I told them, listen, send your samples. We will cup them. We will select the best one and we will promote for you. We will facilitate the access to this market. In Mexico, and it happens to many Latin American countries, traditionally, but they're very focused on the US and Canada market. But I want to create the awareness of other alternative markets, such as the Middle East, the consumption. I'm not going to preach you about how the coffee industry is in the Middle East. We know there's huge potential for it. So I'm trying to educate these producers of the opportunities here. So I'm creating a lot of awareness. I'm doing webinars. I'm speaking to associations, to the government, to create this awareness and facilitate an alternative market for our countries. So people reply the call to action. We were sent more than 15 samples. We cup them, we try them, we select the best one, and this is what we're presenting in a beautiful replica of a Mexican plaza.
Wow.
We wanted to run away from walls and having this stand. We wanted to really transmit our culture, our values. It's very colorful. We have these flags on the ceiling. We have a cartoon, making cartoon of the guests, because that's something that we do in Mexican plazas.
Wow.
So we're trying to convey our culture, not only coffee, but us as Mexicans, and it's going amazing. People is very interested in knowing more. Mexico, it's unknown in the market. Many people don't know that we grow specialty coffee. We have regions, different altitudes, different qualities, and it's really nice, beautiful coffees.
Wow, I'm so proud of you and I'm so happy for you that you're, like, as a Mexican, can bring the awareness of your own country, and it's very, very nice feeling. I'm super, super happy. And you just said it's not only about coffee. Any other products you promote?
Yes,
or?
yes. I identify 5 categories of products that I'm bringing from Mexico here, that they have demand. And with these 5 categories, I'm sure we can, position our quality. You go to the supermarkets here and you find a Mexican section, but none of the products are Mexican. They're from the US, they're from Europe, but they're not Mexican. So I want to bring authentic Mexican product. Of course, this is World of Coffee, so I brought cacao, amazing cacao from a variety that is originally from Mexico, from the south of Mexico, in the border with Guatemala. It is called White Creole. So it was disappearing because many people in the farms, they don't want to work in the fields anymore. They're going to the cities and they're taking jobs, office jobs, and they're letting their farms die. So there's a program in Mexico to recuperate this cacao, which is amazing. Like, it's the same, we're replicating a bit the single origin, fermentation, experimenting with different fermentations. So I have cacao, I have coffee, and I have agave syrup, which
It's
is
getting popular.
It's very popular.
Yeah.
It's healthier than any other sweetener.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's healthy because it's healthier.
Yeah.
Okay, it's better for the diabetic. It's used for cocktails, for baking.
Yeah.
So we're also promoting agave syrups.
Wow, it's still related to our industry. Yeah, of course. Even I just spoke with a lady from Yucha Matcha company, so they use agave syrup.
See.
So yeah, it's yeah, part of the industry. Amazing. So what differs your company, as I understood, it's like authenticity of Mexican products and like your willingness to promote the country itself.
Exactly.
So, what is your strategy to bring awareness from your marketing perspective? Because maybe it can be implemented to any other companies.
Yes, actually, I have in conversations with my clients here. I have clients from Brazil, from Europe. So many people come, they make a big effort traveling here, getting a stand, and they don't know the culture. They're not aware of the nuances that can make the difference, right? Like I was telling some of them, for the Middle East, you need to be patient. You need to understand how the locals think, how they work. They want to know you first before speaking business. So these things can make the difference, definitely. I have a client from Ethiopia, and they were bringing roasted coffee, and I said last minute, pack some greens. Do you have greens? Of course, we're Ethiopia. We have bring. And she was telling me this morning, mashallah, thank you for telling me. Like everybody's asking about the green. So you need to understand research. That's my advice, right? Research a little bit about the country before doing the investment. So I'm helping companies to access the market by, helping them understand how it works here and prepare them.
And how do you see Middle Eastern market for doing a business?
I'm the living proof of the opportunities.
Yes.
So when I came here, I met you maybe 2-3 years ago. I didn't know one single person. I came here with a job offer. I knew no one. So I promised myself I will say yes to any invitation because I want to have friends. So I was invited to a coffee tasting. I didn't know anything about coffee, and I said yes, I will go. So I end up in the coffee industry by being open. And this lead me to the next thing. I'm a single woman, working, you as well, working as a company by yourself, freelancing and building your own. There's many opportunities here if you work hard and if you have work ethics.
Yeah.
So I believe there's huge opportunity. The Emirates, it's a hub. The market is good, but it's small. We have 10 million population. We receive 15 million visitors every year. But here's a hub to do business with North Africa and Southeast Asia. We have countries like Iraq, they're huge population. Saudi Arabia, huge population, high purchasing power. So definitely there's opportunities, but you have to find where the gap is.
And in order to make your business like successful, yes, it's maybe too early to say about the success because it's never enough to reach like the level, but I think we reached some level, yeah, but still we are growing. Okay, research, what else should be done in order to improve your company?
I would say marketing. I'm sorry, I'm
Yes.
biased, but marketing, you need to create the demand. So I keep telling my clients, if you delegate the marketing, the promotion of your products to your distributor, unfortunately, they don't know how to do it and they won't do it because they're carrying your product with another 150. Their catalogs are big.
Yeah.
So they're not going to put the effort and the care that you as a manufacturer will do. So you have to speak with the end consumer yourself to create the demand. Then you will make things easier for your distributor to push that products in the market. So I would say speaking directly to the end consumers. And these days with social media, it's cost effective to do actual promotion. You have TikTok, you have Instagram, but you have to have a strategy behind it.
Exactly.
Like pushing pictures, it's not enough. That's half of the work. The pictures need to communicate something. They have to be linked with that strategy. I always go to the community managers and I tell them, why are you posting this and not this? They don't know. Which one is making more margin for you? Which one is sitting in your warehouse and you want to clear? They don't know. So you have to have a strategy, and then social media, it's the cherry on the top. The social media will help you deliver your strategy, your message. So strategy and a bit of promotion, that's key to be successful here.
Exactly, yeah. For any company, for any industry, for any product, actually.
And most of the B2B, they think, no, I'm B2B, I don't need it. Yes, you do. You need to talk to the end user, so they demand your product, and then you can sell to your distributors. So
Yeah.
even if you're B2B, you need marketing and promotion.
See, coming back to Mexican Pavilion, what are the challenges that you face growing your company and this pavilion?
Oh, communication, like we're 10 hours difference.
Okay.
So everything takes like 2 days to conclude, you know, and we are so busy all the time that sometimes, you know, we oversee some of the things. So distance, you know, like getting the samples here, you know, it was challenging, timings, culture also. You know, as Latins, I don't know about Russia, but Latins, we have this idea when something is too good, we don't believe it. So I was telling my producers, send me your samples, I will promote for free. No, there's a trick. No, I want
So
to like
build the trust, it's
to
hard.
build the trust is hard because they see Dubai so far. They think, you know, it's happening in the other part of the world. So building the trust. So that's why this year I decided to do it upon me to prove them. And one of the producer was brave enough. He catch a plane and he came,
Wow.
and he's, you know, amazed by the opportunities, and he's getting a lot of leads. So we have to also risk a little bit of take, you know, some decisions and action.
Wow, amazing. Sounds impressive.
Thank you.
So you're like really ambassador of Mexico.
Unofficial, yes.
So what do you see? Is like the interest to Mexican products is growing.
Definitely. Mexican gastronomy is the second most popular gastronomy in the world. So I did a research because I also work in another exhibition in Abu Dhabi. I was doing the coffee pavilion there, and then I'm doing the Mexico stand for Abu Dhabi food exhibition, and it's food in general. So, second gastronomy most popular in the world. You go to any hotel here, and you will find at least guacamole, nachos, and fajitas or quesadillas or something like this, right?
That's it.
And we receive 15 million visitors. Why do we have these products? Because tourists love this food. They give them burgers and tacos, you know? So there's a market for it. But the issue is we don't have authentic products. So this is my mission, to bring the authentic. We can compete on price, we can compete in quality. Because we're sourcing, like most of the avocados come from Mexico,
Oh yeah.
you know?
True.
And they're delicious. They're the
Yeah,
best
yeah,
ones.
best,
So
yeah.
we need to create the awareness and start opening the eyes of the producers, and also here the awareness of the distributors, you know?
Wow. Yeah, it will be definitely success because I think UAE itself is like a hub for very like unique products, authentic product. It's a matter of communication to end user, to like promote it. And speaking of coffee, by the way, what is the feedback on your pavilion regarding the Mexican coffees? Because it's not a common region. Because I've been visiting coffee shops. When you say Mexican coffee,
They don't think
what
about
is
it.
this?
Yeah, yeah.
No one knows. I mean, in some maybe in US market and European markets, maybe, but in general, I feel it's like low awareness about Mexican coffee.
Low awareness, the underdogs, I say, right?
Yeah.
And it's also a bit of our responsibility. Again, we've been focusing on the US. So they're getting the best of us, you know? But there's many amazing farms. We have different altitudes, we have different varieties. There are some varieties that are original to Mexico. So people is impressed and they are surprised
That
we're-
Mexico has coffee.
The Mexican
I think
has-
some people they
and
didn't know. Yeah.
specialty coffee. We have Arabica, we have Robusta as well, you know. One of the exercise, I brought some experts to cup, and some of the coffees were 80, right, score. And they said, no, they're commercial, don't take them. And I said, I will take them. I have people asking for commercial because coffee is for everybody. You know, and
Exactly.
specialty coffee is a niche product, which
Yes.
is amazing, but there's also a lot of demand for commercial. So I was surprised that I'm getting a lot of increase for commercial coffee.
Yeah. Wow.
So we have good quality commercial coffee as well as a specialty.
Are you planning to visit Mexican coffee farms?
I'm actually organizing. I have a survey in my pavilion. Whomever wants to visit the farms, they can register.
Okay.
So we want to collect at least 6 brave people that want to come,
Yeah.
and we will organize a trip to Origin. It's amazing. We're in the middle of the jungle. You see the trees, the fauna. It's amazing. Really sign up. You're more than invited. I'm sure you know
Sure.
your network will like to come,
Yeah,
and we will host them.
absolutely.
We will take
Interesting.
care of them there, and they can learn more from this.
Yeah, because
Also,
it sounds very exotic.
also cacao, you know. When I was there, I was in this farm in the summer. I saw these ladies doing the grafts. They do it. They mix robusta seed with arabica fruit.
Okay.
So they cut each stem like this with a very sharp knife, and they put the other one and they sew it one by one, Irina.
It's too complicated.
I was mind blown. We are not aware of the effort that it's made by others
Wow.
until you get a cup of coffee in your hand. More than 200 processes. I want to show that to the people. I want to show the work of these women doing grafts one by one. It's amazing.
I cannot imagine that. It's too tiring. It's incredible.
But that's the solution they found to have more resistant crops.
Okay, I see. Interesting. I think we need more information regarding Mexican products, especially coffee, cacao, because it's our daily products, and we are limited only with some countries like Ethiopia, Brazil, and market needs more diversity, more origins, and Mexico is one of it. Yeah.
And let's be realistic, we're not gonna take the crown from Brazil. Or we're not
No
gonna
one can.
we cannot. We don't want to. But we want to be complementary, you know, to have special drops, do something fun, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm working with the restaurants, the local Mexican restaurants, you know, to promote joining forces. That's the thing that I'm promoting. Like if we leave the awareness of an origin to one farm, to one producer, is not sustainable. But if I group them, that's why I identify these 5 categories. Because if only one coffee producer has to bear the cost of exhibiting, promoting, you know how it is. You need to
Yeah.
make different events.
Exactly.
It's not sustainable.
Yeah.
But if I combine cacao, syrup, and coffee, then we have more chances of actually, you know, pushing an
Absolutely.
origin
Absolutely.
into the market.
Wow, Melissa, it's very, very interesting mission you have. You're very passionate about it. I see that, and you're proud of it, which is really important because at your work, you need to be proud what you are doing. You
I
need
love
to
it.
truly love it, and you will get success.
Thank you.
Right? So, Melissa, I wish you good luck with your business, and I will definitely pass by Mexican Pavilion. Please enjoy World of Coffee Expo.
And I want to congratulate you also for your success.
Thank you so much.
I've seen your growth, and I'm very proud of you, Irina.
Thank you so much. Appreciate the awards. And we're done. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.